The year is 2025. California, a state known for its golden sunshine and breathtaking landscapes, is once again under siege. Wildfires rage across the terrain, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. This year's fire season is proving to be particularly brutal, with multiple blazes erupting across the state. Los Angeles County finds itself at the heart of this fiery onslaught. Among the numerous fires, the Palisades Fire stands out as a monstrous force of destruction. This inferno, fueled by the notorious Santa Ana winds, has already consumed over 20,000 acres of land. It ranks among the top 10 largest fires in Los Angeles County's history since 2013, a grim testament to its ferocity. Adding to the crisis, the Eaton Fire, burning concurrently, has scorched through approximately 10,600 acres. The human cost of these blazes is devastating. Reports confirm at least 5 fatalities, a number feared to rise as firefighters gain access to ravaged areas. The destruction extends beyond human life, with over 10,000 structures reduced to ashes. The economic impact is projected to be staggering, potentially placing these wildfires among the costliest in history. The flames have forced the evacuation of over 100,000 residents, adding to the turmoil and uncertainty. The situation is dire, a stark reminder of the volatile nature of wildfires and the ever-present threat they pose to the Golden State. As firefighters battle the blazes, the world watches with bated breath, hoping for containment and a reprieve from this fiery nightmare. The question arises, why are these fires becoming more frequent and intense? The answer, like the fires themselves, is complex and multifaceted. Climate change plays a significant role in exacerbating this crisis. California now experiences a staggering 78 more annual fire days compared to 50 years ago. The traditional wildfire season has blurred, extending almost year-round. The environment itself is changing, adding fuel to the fire. Drought conditions, a consequence of shifting weather patterns, have left over 163 million trees dead, transforming them into potent fuel for wildfires. Areas once considered too moist to sustain large fires, such as coastal regions, are now vulnerable. Furthermore, an increase in lightning storms, another symptom of climate change, has emerged as a significant ignition source. Human activities, however, cannot be ignored in this equation. Arson, a deliberate act of destruction, continues to be a major cause of wildfires. Poorly maintained power lines, often sparking during high winds, also play a role in igniting these infernos. These human-induced factors, intertwined with the larger forces of climate change, create a tinderbox-like environment ripe for disaster. This complex interplay of climate change and human actions underscores the urgency of addressing this growing threat. It is a stark reminder that our actions have consequences, and neglecting our role in this crisis will only lead to more catastrophic outcomes. Facing this inferno, brave men and women are on the front lines, risking their lives to combat the relentless flames. Firefighters are working tirelessly to contain the blazes, particularly the monstrous Palisades Fire. Aerial firefighting resources, including the impressive Super Scooper plane, have been deployed to douse the flames from above. However, the battle is far from easy. The unpredictable Santa Ana winds, known for their fierce gusts, often hinder aerial firefighting efforts, grounding aircraft and pushing the fire in unpredictable directions. Adding to the challenge, a recent collision between a firefighting aircraft and a drone has further complicated containment efforts. This incident highlights the growing concern of drones interfering with firefighting operations, potentially hindering efforts to protect lives and property. Despite these challenges, firefighters continue their valiant efforts, demonstrating courage and resilience in the face of danger. They are aided by technological advancements in firefighting equipment and strategies, but the battle against these megafires requires a concerted and sustained effort from all levels of government and society. The sheer scale of these fires, however, underscores the limitations of our current approach. It is a stark reminder that we must not only focus on suppression, but also on prevention and adaptation strategies to effectively mitigate the growing threat of wildfires in a changing climate. As the smoke clears, attention turns to the political arena, where the response to the wildfires is being closely scrutinized. The International Association of Firefighters, a historically pro-democrat organization, surprised many by endorsing Governor Kristi Noem for the position of Secretary of Homeland Security. This unexpected move, following their neutral stance in the 2024 election, reflects the growing concern over the government's handling of natural disasters. Governor Noem, backed by law enforcement groups like the National Fraternal Order of Police, is scheduled for a Senate confirmation hearing on January 15, 2025. Calls for an expedited confirmation process highlight the urgency of the situation, with the ongoing wildfires and recent terrorist attacks amplifying concerns about national security. Public frustration with the official response to the wildfires is palpable. Many criticize the lack of preparedness and the slow response time, pointing to failures in communication and resource allocation. The growing discontent underscores the need for a comprehensive reassessment of wildfire prevention and management strategies. Looking ahead, a paradigm shift is necessary. California's landscape has always been shaped by fire. Moving forward requires embracing this reality and implementing proactive measures. This includes stricter building codes for fire-resistant homes, better forest management practices to reduce fuel load, and investing in research and technology to improve early warning systems and firefighting techniques. The 2025 California wildfires serve as a stark wake-up call. Addressing this growing threat requires a multi-pronged approach, encompassing political will, community engagement, and a fundamental shift in how we coexist with fire in a changing world.